welcome back to my channel. This is a Valentine's Day video, I promised, and I hyped up so much last week. I know relationships have their hardships that are necessary, like with your family, with friends, anything. It's about how you get through them and just realizing that you love the person more than you love being correct in the argument, I guess. Yes, we stand a good lighting moment. You can see every detail. I hate relationship questions. I feel so stupid. Like, my exes must be watching this and being like, yeah, what do you really gotta say? How would you answer that question? I'm sorry. I'm not in your life anymore. I'm not making it worse. Jeez, at least. And this is just gonna be an uncomfortable time for all of us, which makes for great entertainment, I'm sure. Just take everything with a grain of salt. There's about 5-6 questions involving Becca. I'm sure as everybody referencing my friend or Becca the Cosmo or just Becca. We're not together. We're not a thing. I think if anyone's ever confused, it's because we cock-block each other. We go to the club and she goes to the bathroom, and that's when people come up and they're like, oh, your girlfriend's so beautiful. I'm like, thanks. I'm really flattered. You think she would lower her standards that much, but that's my friend. And they're like, oh, so can I get your number? I'm like, about that. She's my friend, my girlfriend. I can't. Like, if you've ever thought that we were together, it's because she's like, yes, that's my girlfriend. And I'm like, girl, what? Like, I'm talking to somebody. Okay, I'll talk to both of you. But, like, if she's not rude enough to friends on you, then y'all probably think we're together, but we're not. So if we can kind of bridge that little confusing gap there. I'm like, hey, this is my friend Becca, and then it works out. And then for her, she don't fucking mind talking to girls, being a good fucking best friend that she is. She'll be like, oh, hey, this is my friend Mary. My friend, my best friend, and not my girlfriend. I'm not with her, Mary. And I'm like, hi. Serious note, somebody asked me how she feels about the questions and people thinking that we're together. I don't know because I'm not her, but I feel some type of way. Like, honestly, about a year ago when we first really started hanging out a lot, like, we'd go to Barbie competition and stuff, and everybody'd be like, where's your girlfriend Mary? And she'd tell me about it, like, she'd think it was funny, and I, like, bless her heart, like, that she finds humor in it, but I got really offended because I'm like, dude, like, I feel bad. Like, I don't want to put you in that position, and I don't want to be, like, that super gay person that also affects your relationships and the way people see you. Like, honestly, at one point, it got to the point where I was like, listen, if you only want to hang out with me, like, friend hangouts, like, on the low, we could definitely do that. Like, if you don't want to be seen in public with me, I'm more than welcome to the idea, because I don't want you to be put in that position, you know? And she's like, no, like, that's not how it's gonna go. Honestly, I think anybody else would have distanced themselves from me. Honestly, a lot of people have for that reason, especially when I cut my hair off. But she is such a good person, and that's why I vibe with her so much. And that's just like any of my other friends. She lives 5 minutes away. That's why we're always together. But she's a really legit person. I'm really proud to call her my best friend. That answered about 10 of those questions. Like, what's the most romantic thing anyone's ever done for you? And what's the craziest thing somebody's done to get my attention? The first one, it's somewhere out there on the internet, and it's one of my favorite Valentine's Days, and they did this whole surprise thing for me, and it was really sweet, and I cried. And that's the kind of shit I'm into, so I don't want to link it here, but if you try hard enough, I'm sure you can find it. And what's the craziest thing? I think it was one night at a club. I was waiting to meet up with somebody else, and then it was me and Becca at the gay club, and we were just chilling there dancing, and then somebody just ran up and kissed me, a drive-by kissing, and it was not the person I was gonna meet up with. So that was upsetting. I'm like, consent? You ever heard of it? Like, hello? Can I get your name first, please? Thanks. Becca was just shook. She just stood there and was like, I'm like, why wouldn't you punch the bitch? Like, hello? Like, that's invading my personal space. Like, that's not who I was waiting for. You knew that. Like, why would they ever do that? Like, I feel so harassed. I think that's one of the most memorable ones recently. How does one ask you out and get a yes? I've tried to answer this like 3 times and I have no idea. Ask anybody who's ever been on a date with me how we ended up there. Got your answer, because I have no idea. It's like, if I like you and you like me back, it kind of happens pretty like fast. It's weird for me to ever really pick someone that I want to be with, or even like spend any time seriously pursuing. So when it happens for me, it's like instant. Like, in my heart, I'm like, that's what I want, and that's it. And I zone everybody out, and then I just focus on that one person, and I'm like, this is the only person I want. And then I go for it, and then I'm off the market for like 7 months, and then I'm right back on it because I'm a piece of shit. I don't know. For me, it's just a feeling. And then I'm usually the one doing all the pursuing. And then on the other end, it's like, I don't know if I'm really that head over heels for you. And then you do some cute romantic shit for me. Like, I'm gonna marry you. I'll tell you how you're gonna get a no. If I'm not feeling it, if I feel like we haven't talked, if I feel like there's no chemistry between us, I feel really rude saying like no. I think it's more rude to not be direct, but I hate confrontation. But if I'm not feeling it and we haven't gone out, it's probably for a reason. But my intentions, I think, are good. I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste your money. I don't want to waste your energy. And like, I don't mind being somebody's friend. And I'm not friend zoning. I'm just saying, like, statistically, I can't date everybody. It says, damn, you move. Damn, you move through them quick. Well, I've gone through 7 serious relationships in my lifetime. I won't say when I started and I won't say when I stopped, but figure that one out. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if I left the last part in, but it's one major argument, like putting my dignity and everything just out on the table. And then it's like, okay, because I feel like I'm the problem. So it's like, okay, I probably am. And then like it gets back together. And then if we have one more major argument, it's like, I'm done. Like, I want to have a good time and a good life, and I don't want to spend it fighting. So next question is, what's my type? I ain't got no type. I don't have a type. I love my blue-eyed blondes just as much as I love my girls with tan skin and brown hair and dark eyes. Like, I really don't have a type. And that's guys too. Like, I really don't feel like I have a type. That's why I'm bisexual, because I love people for who they are, and if they make me feel special and cared for and I could trust them, and then obviously, like I said, physically attractive. And I don't know what that is. Honestly, a pretty smile. Ooh, girl, if you got a nice smile. Or boy, if you got a nice smile, if you got nice eyebrows, tattoos and piercings are a plus. If I believe in true love or love at first sight, I think at one point I did believe that we'd have like one soulmate, but as I've gotten experience, I realized that soulmates come in different forms and shapes and in different relationships. Like, my grandma was meant for me, my dog was meant for me, my sisters, my nephew, everyone is a soulmate, because I'm like, they were made specifically for my heart. Like, they make me feel so warm. And I feel like, I believe that there are soulmates sent to us romantically, but it doesn't mean that we have to be with them forever. I mean, I would hope so. I try, but it doesn't mean that there's not somebody else also out there for you. I'm not always looking for a date, and that's the thing that gets me, is that I get a lot of questions like about this kind of stuff when I'm asking for Q&A questions. This is why I kind of wanted to throw it all in here. I'm not always looking for a date. I'm really, really working on myself. I'm working on my life. I'm getting to the point where it's like, I was so girl crazy for the longest time that I spent all my time and energy on that, and now I'm kind of left like, what the fuck did I do with my life, you know? So it's like, I'm okay, I'm chilling. I believe in love at first sight. It's lust at first sight, but come on, girl, like, if I'm not physically attracted to you, like, it's not gonna work. And if I see you and I'm like, I believe in that at first sight, am I even anybody's type? I feel like everybody always asks questions and my input on me, but it's like, I don't think people realize what they're getting into with even thinking of, you know? Hi, my name is Mary. I'm an extroverted introvert. I have awful body dysphoria, and I hate the way I look, and I'm so meticulous about everything I do, down to every last eyebrow hair, that like, it ruins my days sometimes. I'm obnoxious. I won't shut the fuck up most days. I'm bipolar. I have depression and I have anxiety. So not only am I a nervous wreck and I'm sad sometimes for no damn reason, but everything is in extremes. I live like really high up here and like really low down here. That happens quite often. I'm friends with a lot of my exes, which a lot of people don't like. I cut his hair the other day, actually. We're really good. I'm 5'5.5", and I believe in rounding up numbers, so I will tell you I'm 5.5 feet, and if you keep rounding, I will tell you I'm 6 foot tall. I hope I've addressed your questions and concerns and curiosities, if not in my Snap or Instagram stories on this video. I'm convinced that there's no convincing way to say that you're happy being single. I am. And I was so determined to look for somebody for the longest time. Like, it's a constant, like, in the back of any and everything I've got going on. But I'm like, honestly, I think good things happen when you're not pushing for them to happen, when you're not looking for them. I think that everything happens in its due time, and it just happens organically, and you don't have to force it or anything. I hope everybody has a lovely Valentine's Day. I hope people aren't disappointed when I don't go on dates with them, because you're really not missing out on much. Trust. And it's probably for a reason, and I'm not gonna waste your time and energy and money, because I know how hard it is to get any of that in life. So I love you all. Drink lots of water. Don't get too crazy. Consent is beautiful. And yeah, be good people and do good things, and have a happy Valentine's Day. I asked my coworker, I was like, okay, listen, I think I'm gonna let people see a more serious, a more sweet and real side of me. I don't just want to be this belligerent person. And she's like, girl, wild out. Like, that's what I'm waiting for. When you post that video, I'm expecting to laugh. I'm like, ah, shit, I gotta fucking go crazy. Different stuff back here, just to distract y'all for the fact that if you were diagnosed with mesothelioma, I'm gonna take a couple of shots of Fireball, because y'all know I fucks with Fireball. All these shots, and you still couldn't shoot yours. So the goal was to be soused enough that I was inhibitionless, but not so shit-faced that I was belligerent, and I think we got it. People always ask me if I'm single. Why ain't people ask me how I'm doing? I don't make anything last. I don't know why. Like, no, I know why. I'm the fucking problem. I don't know. I think I'm better single. I'm better as my own person, having a good time, having fun. I love my friends. I love my benefits. Everything's a good time if you let it be. Don't take shit so seriously. Don't get so down if you're like single right now, because life is good and great and you're alive. You feel that? It's called your hoe inside, trying to be like, let's fucking rage and have a good time. Life is short. Even if I was taken, just wait in line, baby girl. I'd be on the market again 10 months. Tops. Tops. It's a joke. It's a joke. If you're asking if I'm single, depends who's asking. Are you cute? Because in that case, hey girl, do you got a bomb personality? Add me on Snapchat and Instagram. I follow back. I love you, bitch. I ain't gonna stop loving you, bitch. I'm just chilling over here, eating pepperonis. Just for starters, any question pertaining to Becca, I'm gonna just stick with my sober answer, because I'm not trying to go there. Number one thing, there's nothing there. That's my best friend. I don't know why people don't assume that shit about like me and Star, or me and Myrna, or me and Gabby, or me and anyone. Like, why it gotta be Becca? Like, why y'all gotta fucking throw dirt on her name like that? Like, she don't deserve that shit. I'ma just shut up. But I just don't get why you gotta ask me if that's my girlfriend. Why don't you go ask Becca if that's my girlfriend? Why don't you go ask Becca if she's gay? She's not, okay? I'm like, why don't you just grow a pair and go talk to her? Like, it's not that hard. That's what she said. Probably because you're acting like a puss. If you ask my friends, what's my type? It's like, oh, a girl who you have to chisel through her 10 pounds of makeup to get to every night. Baby girl, let me be your Michelangelo. I'll sculpt you out. I love you. It's okay. Whoever's asking how to be a pimp like me, you just gotta take chances. Learn to laugh at yourself. Fucking, if you want something, go for it. If it doesn't work out for you, don't stay there hung up over it. If it works out for you, great. I hate when people come to me and they're like, I'm trying to get this girl and she won't like me. It's like, then move the fuck on, dude. Like, she probably don't like you. Have you tried everything? Like, do you know how to sing? Do you know how to dance? Do you know how to play an instrument? Do you, like, take care of your hair? Do you, like, fucking do your eyebrows? Do you fucking smell good all the time? Do you look good? Do you dress good? Do you talk well? Like, you have to be every fucking thing a girl could want in the world. And then come to me and be like, she didn't want me. And I'm like, all right. Then stop wasting your time. Okay, do you want to know how to be more confident? Just know in your head and in your heart that this is the only person you're going to be ever in your whole life. Do you not think that I know I have flaws? I know I have flaws. Do you not think that I'm awkward at times? Everything is imperfect, but I know that I'm only going to be me in this lifetime, and I can sit there and mope about it and like dwell on it, or I can work on myself and I could try to improve myself and just accept the things that I can't change because I don't have money for plastic surgery, okay? Do you know how many embarrassing ass things I've done for a girl? And I got her because I put my whole fucking dignity on the line. Sometimes you don't get the girl, and that's fine. That's life. You're not gonna win them all. Do you know where I'd be if I was still stuck on that person who didn't want me? I'd be sitting right here, baby. Please text me. I know we can make it work. Me ves cara de pendeja, okay? All these glasses, and you still couldn't see I wasn't one for you.